Welcome everyone to Quick Album Reviews. It's your boy, Skinny CJ Metal, and today I'll be reviewing Fall by Red Moon Architect. Released all the way back in 2015, this melodic death doom album is actually very subtle with its melodic tone. You really can't decipher it that well because it's buried underneath all just this wall of heaviness that this album just explodes with. And you really got to pay attention to if you really want to find it. You really got to pay attention to the album and listen all the way through because it's very subtle. It's not your average overly melodic kind of death doom album, and I think that's pretty cool because the problem with like a lot of melodic subgenres is it loses its heaviness, which to me kind of ruins the whole point. Like melodic death metal, for example. Some bands just go way too overboard on the melodic aspect, and they forget that they're supposed to be a death metal album as well. So there's a very fine line between that. So for the most part, this album does play out more like a lighter funeral doom album. The guitars and bass just really rain down that heaviness, like I was mentioning before, and the drums really back that up. There's even some double bass, which I thought was kind of cool. And to further prove that they want to stay heavy, they even add like a death metal part to the song The Other Side, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, the vocals are very guttural and sound like they're coming from the core of the earth. They just boom out and just really bring this deeper texture of heaviness to the album, along with the guitars and bass and drums. And it's just, oh man, it's just a wall of heaviness if it's ever slammed my ears before. Now, with all that being said, there also is some female vocals, and she does all the clean stuff. And let me tell you about what I think about female vocals. Now, female vocals, especially the clean ones, are a double-edged sword, at least in my opinion, because number one, they can either enhance it by, providing a contrast to these deep, gnarly, death growls, or it'll make the album feel less heavy because now you have this very light and very melodic kind of voice coming at you. And unfortunately, I think this album kind of hit the latter a bit too much because I feel like the female vocals didn't really bring anything. They didn't really provide that contrast, like I said before. And I felt like they kind of just brought down the heaviness of the album, which is kind of sad because, you don't always get female vocals in a metal album, which, like I said, can be good, but in this case just wasn't. And with all that being said, I'm going to give this album an 8.5 out of 10. All right, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. I'll try to get this posted up soon. Bye.